Hello,
Hi, Pulin.
how are you?
I'm great. How are you?
I'm doing very well, thank you. Thanks for asking. How are the things going with you?
Okay, so let me introduce to our audience. Hi everyone. We have Mr. Pulin from Nipissing University, and he's going to brief us about the university, about Canada, everything about the university's requirements, programs, everything we are going to discuss in the session. And if you have any queries in between of a session, you can just comment us. And at the end of a session, definitely we will be having a Q&A session, and we'll discuss about your queries. So we all welcome you, Pulin.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, everyone. First and foremost, I must thank Meridian Overseas for giving me this opportunity to come down on the virtual platform to, tell you more about the Nipissing University and to give you an idea about the entire things about the Nipissing University. And at the same time, I would like to tell you slightly about myself. That's I'm Pulin Shah. I'm the Western Region Regional Recruitment Manager for Nipissing University. I handle a couple of states and I try to maintain a couple of countries as well. So that's what me. I'm responsible for the marketing, sales, and the admission process for the Nipissing University. And looking forward to have a great session at this moment. And looking forward for a lot of applications from Meridian Overseas for the same.
Yeah, so definitely it will be going to be a very informative session for the students. Now, first of all, before starting the session, I just want to know that every student who is coming to us or who is coming to you directly, then their major query is that why should we opt Canada?
Wow, Canada. Canada itself is a diverse country. Canada is a land of opportunities. Uh, if you're looking forward for this settlement, permanent settlement, then the country is Canada for you. It has a diverse culture, multicultural country. It's a safe country. You come down there, you go there, you have a good life there, you have a good work ethics there, a transparent system over there, so that helps you to settle down without any hustle bustle. And that's the major reason why someone, if anyone is thinking about to have a higher education and the better quality of life, then you must select Canada.
Definitely. The first point of concern for student is that like is they want to have a PR.
That's what it is. Canada is the one country which offers you a great opportunity to settle down. That's the permanent residency system. There are multiple different types of permanent residency. I can say the ways to settle down, and one of them is RNIP. That's a Rural and Northern Immigration Pilot Program, which is at North Bay, where the university is located. So you just a student has to have to complete the education of 2 years, and then just find a one job in the field and you can apply for your permanent residency. There's another way is SINP, that's what we know, Saskatchewan Immigration Program. Then we have AIPP, that's the Atlantic Immigration Pilot Program. So yes, we have a diverse and many programs for those students who are seeking for their permanent residency once they complete their education. So that is the major reason why Canada is the hot favorite country, or let us say, yeah, it is. It is a hot favorite country for students to, live their life.
Right. So definitely Canada is the land for the immigrants. But nowadays, students are more concerned. The situation between Canada and India is a little bit there. They have some issues. So, like, how you can help students to overcome the situation? Like, it's just a political and a diplomatic issue. Everybody knows, but still, parents and students are a lot confused, and there are students who are dropping their plan because of this issue. So, what is your point of concern in that?
Oh, my point of concern is, yes, the the situation is there. We all know that. We cannot deny that. But our leaders, be it Indian diplomats, be it Canadian diplomats, definitely they are trying to resolve the situation, because even everyone knows that the education in Canada for Indians are really important. And Canadians also know that Indian students are also very important, as India is a prime partner as far as the education is concerned. So I request everyone, do not worry. Yes, there are certain places where you should avoid at this moment, but apart from that, the entire other states, other provinces are definitely safe. You must not worry. You should be applying for Canada, and definitely you should be getting the visas. There are no, at this moment, kind of the visa restrictions.
In fact, I want to add a few more points here. Like I have been connected with my old students, those who are already in Canada. When I connected them, I talk about the situation. They said that we are not aware about the situation. It's their parents who called them from India and informed that this is the issue going on right now. They said we haven't seen any kind of situation in Canada. So definitely, the students are not facing any issues who are currently in Canada. It's like just news that are concerning the parents.
It is. See, sometimes there can be rumors, and now at the media like WhatsApp and all these social medias are spreading rumors like anything. We all know that, so we should not focus on that. We need to find the facts, and then we should go ahead. But be rest assured, at this moment, everything is just safe. There's nothing
Yes.
to worry about. There's nothing to concern about.
Okay, so now let's come to Nipissing University. So my first question is that why a student should opt a Nipissing University?
Right. So whenever I have this question, I love this question. I tell you why. Because Nipissing University has to prove its credibility all the time, and that's where I always win. I tell you, what is it? Nipissing University is 123 years old organization. We started in 1900. So we are really old organization. Then we became a college, and then we progressively became the university. We became the university in 1992. Okay, we're the public university. We always try to maintain our position in top 20 universities of Ontario. We are located in Ontario. So we try to maintain our position in the top 20 universities of Ontario. And if we talk about the entire Canada or the Northern American region, then we are in top 60 universities. It's a public university, safe, credible, and a heavyweight university. So whomsoever is looking forward for the good higher education, be it at the bachelor's level, be it at the post-baccalaureate diploma levels, or be it at the master's level, you must select Nipissing University. Nipissing itself is a brand in it. So that's why you should select the Nipissing University.
Right, definitely a lot of programs are available for the students in the Nipissing University. So if like we talk about the programs, so what are the top programs which are available in Nipissing University?
Okay, fine. So if we'll start from the undergrad program, then we move to the post-baccalaureate diploma programs. So undergrad programs are usually having only one intake, that's September intake. So for the next undergrad intake, we should be opening our September intake 2024 in October this month. We're gonna open it, and we're going to recruit students for undergrad programs. Likewise, we have certain hot selling programs, or let's say the topmost programs of Nipissing University. As number one is biology. Okay, we have a BSc biology, and that is without mathematics. Okay, we have BBA, that's a Bachelor's of Business Administration, and there are multiple branches in it. Again, without mathematics, we have that. We have computer science, we have data science, then we have environmental biology and technology, that is again without mathematics. Then we have psychology. We have two types of psychologies. One is BA psychology, that is without mathematics. BSc psychology, that is again with mathematics. But most of the biology side programs, we are like without mathematics. Yes, our specific program, which is a hot selling, that's nursing. BSc nursing,
Definitely.
it is indeed, isn't it? And that is also without mathematics.
So that is the most important point student needs to know, that only university in Canada which is providing nursing without maths.
Mathematics, and that's Nipissing University. And we have then what we can say is, as I've said, psychology, sociology. Then there's a health program again, and that is also without mathematics. And we do accept gap of up to 3 years after 12th. So that's kind of the facility what we give to our students. And a lot of undergrad programs are there without mathematics. And a lot of computer programs are there. But yes, obviously, when we talk about computers, we need mathematics, right? So those are some of the undergrad programs, I can say the hot selling programs. And then if we move to the post-baccalaureate diploma programs, those are, you can say that not a postgraduate diploma, it's a post-baccalaureate diploma. So there's a huge difference between a postgraduate diplomas and post-baccalaureate diplomas. So the basic difference of the postgraduate diploma and post-baccalaureate diploma is like post-baccalaureate diplomas or any baccalaureate certificate or a degree can be offered by universities only, whereas postgraduate diplomas can be offered by anyone, any colleges. You know what I mean? And yes, post-baccalaureate or any baccalaureate degree or certificate are worldwide valid. So that's again the best part of the post-baccalaureate diplomas. Those are 2 years PG program. Once you complete your graduation, you should opt for post-baccalaureate diplomas. Those are 2 years programs. So definitely you're going to get the 3 years of work permit. And that's what major of the students are having the concern, right? We don't need 1 year program. We need 2 years program so we can have a 3 years of work permit, right? So we have business in that. We have business in that. We have 5 streams in business, and our requirements for the IELTS is 6.5, no less than 6. That's our IELTS requirement, be it undergrad program or a post-baccalaureate diploma program. Okay, 6. On top of that, like PTE, if we talk about that, PTE score should be minimum 58 with no less than 56 in each section. That's our PTE requirements. And we have another post-baccalaureate diploma, that's environment and sustainability. That's again the hot selling program of Nipissing University. Then we have health and social impact. And recently we have started up with artificial intelligence and machine learning. Okay, so that's again our monopoly. That's on the
post-demand programs diploma nowadays.
Right, it is indeed, and it is with Nipissing University. So you have that program, artificial intelligence and machine learning, and that is under the post-baccalaureate diploma, and you will be having a 2 years of programs. Obviously, you're gonna have the 3 years of work permit. So these kind of the programs we have, these are the hot selling programs, and basic requirements are you should have at least a good marks in your either 12th or in your graduation. You should have a limited backlogs. It depends on the case to case. It varies. At this moment, the platform is too big. It would be difficult to judge each and every program's requirement, but I can tell you about the basics. That basics are like you need to have at least a good marks, at least first class to get the admissions for the Nipissing University. And obviously, you need to have 6.5, no less than 6 in IELTS. And if you are going for PTE, definitely you can go for it. And the PTE requirement is 58 with no less than 56.
As you have mentioned about the English proficiency exam, so apart from IELTS and the PTE, any other exam is acceptable, like Duolingo or TOEFL?
No, we do not accept Duolingo. Yes, we do accept TOEFL 83 with the minimum score of 20 in reading and listening, 22 in writing, speaking. So that's what our basic requirements are. And please mind it that PTE and TOEFL has to have the center base. There's nothing, there should not be anything with the home base editions. So we need to have these center base examination certificates. And yes, that's what we need.
Okay, so this is a basic requirement, like minimum first grade is required with minimum 6.5, no band less than 6, be it an undergrad or a postgrad option. Right. So what is the location of Nipissing University and how many campuses do we have?
Okay, so we have only one campus. We're located at the North Bay. Okay, North Bay, that is in Ontario, slightly far from Toronto. And the closest town is Sudbury. So that's where we are located. North Bay, you might be knowing about the other colleges, Canadore and all. We are neighbors basically. And Nipissing is located at the North Bay. It's a quiet community, quite peaceful community, good place to live. Very good housing facilities are there, and a lot of job opportunities are there as well. I would like to show you something as far as like the job opportunities are concerned. Let me just quickly share my screen with you.
Right.
Just bear with me with a second. I think I'll be able to do that. Right. So are you able to see the
Yes,
website called Ready? Right, you do, right? So this
yes,
is the dedicated website for North Bay and the Perry Sound district for the employment. To find an employment, you must go there. And then if you click on the job board, there you are. These are jobs available. And if I highlight this part, then you'll come to know how many jobs are available.
definitely a lot, like around more than 500 jobs are available, particularly in the North Bay.
Right. It is 742 jobs at this moment while we are talking. These
Yes,
jobs are available. Right. So yeah, a lot of jobs are available. So a lot of employment market is there. Housing and rates are competitive compared to Toronto and quite peaceful. The closest town, as I said, is Sudbury, and that's where we are located. We have only one campus, and that is at North Bay.
right. So, if we talk about the gap, like major issues with the students is that they have gap. After 12, I understand 2 to 3 year gap is acceptable with justification. But if we talk about after bachelor's, so how much gap is acceptable for the university?
Right. So if you're going for the post-baccalaureate diplomas, okay, as per the university, up to 15 years of gap, 15 years of gap is accepted for the business-related programs. You must justify that gap, and we are ready to accept your application. If we are
Quite a good number. Like most of the colleges and universities are having around 5 to 7 years of gap after the bachelor's.
right, so we do go for 15 years of gap. Up to 15 years of gap is accepted for the business-related post-baccalaureate diplomas. And if we talk about health and social impact, environment and sustainability, and artificial intelligence and machine learning, then we are ready to accept a gap of up to 12 years.
Okay. Right,
Right.
with justification.
Absolutely, with justification.
Okay. And is conditional offer letters like given by the university?
Of course, we do give conditional admissions. Let us say, let's create a scenario that there's a student who has recently passed his 12th out, doesn't have the mark sheet. If he or she can get the predicted scorecard from the school, and if his or her IELTS is ready, then you can apply for the conditional admission. Vice versa, if you have the mark sheets, all the mark sheets, and if you don't have IELTS scorecard or PTE scorecard, then you just have to get registered for the IELTS examination, get us the receipt, and you're good to go. We can apply for the conditional admissions.
So it is valid for the bachelor student as well, who is planning to
Yes, it
apply for?
is.
Okay,
It is applicable to everyone.
right. So definitely those students who are like right now in 12th, then they can apply for the September intake for their programs with their predicted mark sheets.
Right. Right.
Right.
Correct. Scorecard, you can apply for it.
Okay. And what intakes do we have?
We do have only 2 intakes. For bachelors, we just have 1 intake, that's September. And for post-baccalaureate diplomas, we have January as well as September. So we have 2 intakes for post-baccalaureate diplomas. We have only 1 intake for bachelor's degrees.
Bachelors. Okay. And what about the accommodation? Does university provide any assistance to the student for the same?
Of course, we have a dedicated team working for you for your accommodation. As soon as you get your visas, write us down. Hey, I've got my visas. We'll congratulate you. We'll ask you, what do you need? Do you need accommodation? We will help you out. We do help our students out with on-campus accommodation as well as off-campus accommodation. We have that facility.
Okay. So what is the minimum amount for that? Like, can you please give us the numbers? Like, this much of fee structure is required.
Right. So accommodation, if we talk about the accommodation, it would be slightly difficult to give you some figures because everything has been changing quickly. But you can say somewhere around between $700 to $1,000 a month. That should be the cost somewhere around at this moment. Yeah, obviously, because a lot of students are coming to North Bay, and obviously the prices of housing has been escalating like anything, increasing like anything. So yes, at this moment, it can be between 700 to 1,000.
Okay. And what is the fee structure for the programs?
Right. So if we talk about the fee structure of the program, it's $23,000. That will be per year fees. Okay. And the maximum can be 1,944. That will be your ancillary fees. And against your ancillary fees, you got to get the travel pass of the city of North Bay. So if I total it out, it comes to 24,944 per year. That will be the pricing. And we do have the application fees, and that's $150 application fees.
Okay. So with that pass, student can travel not without any, like they need not to pay any additional amount.
I beg your pardon, I didn't get you.
Like you have mentioned that travel pass will be given to the students. So it is like student need not to pay like for traveling to any of the location in the North Bay.
North Bay, free travel. You can travel for free. No problem.
Right. It's a good thing for the student.
It is indeed. It is indeed. Nipissing takes care a lot.
Yeah. So like university do have any scholarship or anything?
We do have the guaranteed entrance scholarships for undergrad students, and it varies from $1,500 to $6,000 per year. And the criteria are way different. So it would be better when a student comes for the counseling for one-to-one. It would be easier for everyone to understand as well as explain. But yes, we can say that we do have a scholarships, and that's specifically for undergrad students, starts from $1,000, goes up to $6,000.
So what is the criteria to avail that?
You need to have a good marks in your 12th grade. You need to have a really good marks in your 12th grade because our scholarships are usually not on IELTS. Many of the universities and colleges are offering scholarships on the basis of IELTS, but unfortunately, we don't have that kind of system. We're quite a traditional university, so it's like we need to have a good marks in your academics, and yes, then we can go for the scholarships.
Okay. So once the student land Canada, so how Nipissing assists? Like, does any airport facility pickup is there? Or one-day accommodation is there? Some facilities like this is available for the students?
Absolutely, we do provide airport pickup from North Bay. We do provide housing facilities to our students. So what usually our system is like, once you get the visas, you just have to write down to the certain email addresses. You have to mention your date of arrival, and someone will come and pick you up, as well as someone will definitely take you to the accommodation where you can stay there. So that kind of the facilities, yes, has been provided by the university.
Okay. So like everything is given by the university to the student.
It is indeed. It is.
Okay. So how university supports the student to the entire their study journey? Like everybody knows orientation is very important for the students. And a lot of universities are also assisting students for their jobs and everything. So how university assists students in that?
So we start from the beginning and we go till the end. It is like, let us say if the students have got the visas, then we have the virtual orientation, we have the physical orientation, we assign a buddy to our students whomsoever would be incoming international students, we assign a buddy. That buddy will help them out in all the means. On top of that, university helps to find an employment. And we always say at Nipissing that 96% of Nipissing students finds an employment within the first 6 months of graduating. So we do help them out to find their jobs. We do help them out for permanent residency as well, because we have the team of lawyers in the terms of
Right.
there's a law firm, and that law firm has recently done one of the webinars for those students who are going to for the September intake. And they got all the information about the immigration. They got all the information about the permanent residency. They can take the help of those lawyers at the very competitive rates. And that is how university helps in all the ways to their students.
Right. So university quite provide a lot of services to the students as well. So now,
It is
like, I
indeed.
just want to ask one more question that what is the tag for the offer letter? Like once a
Okay.
student has applied, so how much time it will require to get an offer?
It at this moment it's going somewhere around 1 month. So
Okay.
you have to apply slightly quicker, and within a 1 month you should be getting the offer letters.
Okay. So a lot of students are asking the question, sir, I want to do a credit transfer. Uh, is Canadian University accept the credit transfer?
It depends. If student is onshore student, if he or she has been studying at Canada, then definitely credit transfers will be done. But if student is not onshore, if he's an international offshore student, then unfortunately we don't have the facilities to give you the credit transfers.
Okay. So like if student is currently in Canada and then they want to enroll in Nipissing University, you provide the credit transfer system to the student.
Indeed we do. Indeed we
Okay.
do.
The next question is, does Nipissing University provide a conditional offer letter?
That's what I've answered. Yes, we do provide conditional admissions.
Okay. Another question by Justin that I have completed BHMS in 2014 with 54% and I have been working as an assistant doctor since then. Can I get an admission at the university? I have a PTE of 58.
58 with no less than 56.
Yes,
Okay, 54, that's his percentage.
yes.
How many backlogs does he have?
That student has not mentioned that, but what numbers we are accepting for the backlogs?
Well, it depends on the course to course. If it's a health and social impact, then our minimum requirement is 64.12 percentage in his
Oh,
graduation. So
okay.
if he's ready to study something related to business, then we can offer some business
The
programs like
student has
post-baccalaureate
mentioned
diploma.
that he has zero backlogs. He's having BHMS degree and passed out in 2014. After that, currently working as a till now currently working as an assistant doctor.
Right. So if we see the entire education, he is a homeopathic doctor,
Yes.
BHMS. Right. So the most suitable program is post-baccalaureate diploma in health and social impact. But unfortunately, our minimum requirement for that is 64.12 percentage.
Okay.
If a student is ready to study something related to business, like a human resource management, then he is eligible.
Okay. And what co-op programs are available in the university?
We don't have co-op programs. All programs are
Okay.
non-co-op, but there are a lot of jobs. I've just shown you that how many jobs are available on campus, off campus, part-time, full-time. So our
Right.
students never struggle with that.
Okay. One more question. Academic conditional for nursing program. Like for the bachelor's of nursing, is academic conditional is acceptable? For suppose if a student is 12th right now, so can we apply for September 2024?
Intake is not yet open, so when she or he should be passing his 12th, any idea?
Sorry?
when he or she should be passing his 12th grade?
This is academic year 2023 to 2024. So most probably in April they might be having their exams.
I'm afraid at that time it should be packed.
We cannot apply for the conditional offer letter on that basis.
He or she, if they can get that predicted scorecard, then
Okay.
we can.
Okay. So what is the requirement for the nursing program?
At this moment, it is 86% in 12th.
Okay. And what about the IELTS score?
IELTS, we need 7 with no less than 6.5, as it is nursing.
Okay. One more question. How many years of gap is acceptable for bachelor's?
Bachelor's, 3 years of gap.
Okay. I am having an extended bachelor's degree, which is of a 3 years, but due to 4 backlogs, I have completed it in 5 years. Is my profile eligible for the post-baccalaureate diploma provided by the university?
There should not be any problem. I don't see any problem in that.
Okay, so
We need to calculate.
student should have a good bachelor's percentage, right? That is the main requirement. Extended degree is not an issue.
There should not be any problem with extended degree. Number one. Number two, we must calculate backlogs. That how many backlogs are there for business
4
programs?
backlogs.
4 backlogs, right?
Yes.
Yeah, there should not be any problem. I think he can apply for it.
Okay. And the next question is, how many number of backlogs is accepted by the university?
Well, it depends on the program to program. So if we talk about the business programs, then maximum 12 backlogs. And if we talk about the artificial intelligence, machine learning, post-baccalaureate diploma in health and social impact and environmental sustainability, then maximum 8 backlogs.
Okay. The next question is 15 years of education possible for masters, or does the university have any master course?
Yes, we do have master's course. We are expecting a lot of changes in the requirements, and hence I have not said anything about the master's at this moment. And unfortunately, we don't accept 3 years of degrees.
Okay. We do not accept 15 years of education. That is only for post-baccalaureate.
No. Right, right.
Okay. These many questions students have there in their mind, and here I just want to ask one more thing. Like, I just want you to explain to the students that how Meridian Overseas helps student in enrolling in the Nipissing University.
Super. Well, all of you must listen to me very carefully now, okay? Because Nipissing University is having a prime partner, and that's Meridian Overseas. Okay, so they are our trusted partners. They help you with the counseling, they help you with the course selection, they help you with the visa filing, they'll help you with the documentation, they will help you with the time-to-time updates that, look, you have to submit this, you have to submit that. They will give you all the services. And as we have joined our hands since long together, we've been working very closely for you to get you the best success wherever you are in the field of, and you would be having the right choices called Meridian Overseas.
Right, definitely we assess the student from right once they step into the like Meridian Overseas, we start assisting the student from here till they arrive the university.
That's what. So what you have to do is you just have to go there, go to them. You just have to tell them that, look, I need to get the admissions. They will help you out with the course selection. They will counsel you properly, what kind of courses there for you, whether you are eligible for this or not. They know each and everything about Nipissing University, and they will help you in the best way. So without any hesitation, you must drop in there.
Yeah, so in the meantime, we got the 2 questions that can the student complete his bachelor's degree in the fast track mode?
No, we don't have that facility. We have a 4 years bachelor's degree, so we don't have a fast track program.
Okay, another question, visa success ratio of the university.
Wow, I tell you, because of the reputation of the university, and we have a beautiful program of R&IP here. That's a rural and northern immigration pilot program. Our visa success rate is very high. It is 96%.
Okay. One question is there. Completed 12th in 2020 for the last 2 years preparing for JEE, but failed, and from last 1 year teaching biology. Can I apply for bachelor's in nursing with IELTS overall 7.5? No band less than 6.5.
No, the gap, unfortunately, has crossed one more year.
Yeah. The
So,
student, if
yeah,
a
we
student has
accept
completed in 2021, then might we have to take the case.
up to 2023 should not be any problem. But now next year it will be coming. For September, it will be 2024. So that would be a 4 years. And fortunately, we don't accept that. I'm so sorry about that.
Right. So definitely a lot of questions are coming up. So what you can do is you can comment us down on this particular session. We will definitely get back to you. Or whatever queries you have, you can mail us on application02@meridian.org. Definitely our expert team counselors will get back to you and we'll solve your query. Right. So thank you, Pauline, for joining in the session, giving us such an informative session, and it will be very useful for us as well as for the students.
Thank you very much. I really appreciate this entire session. And I really thank Meridian Overseas for having me on this platform. It was indeed a wonderful time with you all. And I hope I've tried to, sort some of the questions what you have. Or if you have more questions, you can just drop down an email to Meridian Overseas and they will give you all the best answers, whatever your what queries would be, and it will be sorted. So once again, I thank you, Meridian Overseas, for having me on this platform. And I wish you all the very best. And as I always say, let's recruit more, let's recruit big.
Right. Thank you, Pauline, for joining.
Thank you. Have a great evening ahead. Thank you.